understand that we have what I believe is either 25, potentially 26 G's in the bank. And that the merchant seen here when we're at the camp is our best chance at getting any more better whatever. Let's take stock. Let's take stock of what he has. Because, I mean, we're more than likely going to start with... Okay, so... Honestly, giving her one of those to wield in her other hand is probably not a bad idea. Giving Sylvando that? Yeah, okay, maybe. I don't want to give Rab that because Rab we need to kind of keep as our other healer. White shield. Nobody that I have is going to actually make use out of that. At least on the offensive side of the ball. Oh, ice damage down. Ice damage down and with a boost. No boost to anything, just charm. Okay. Fire and ice down 10%. But I can make up for that with the fur hood as a hat. Elemental damage down 8% en masse. Ice damage down. Because I know what we're about to get into. That bitch is gonna hit like an ice truck. She is gonna hit like the highway to hell. She is gonna hit harder than the highway to hell. Whatever dare to hit. So we need to get to... Well, that bank doesn't exist yet. So we need to go to Phenomenon. And in a roundabout way, this is kind of why we went and bulked up as much money as we could. Because in the weirdest way possible, in terms of offense, even though I am the patron saint of fuck it, we ball, I seem to be able to make several ways of fuck it, we ball. I may be back. And I can zoom in buildings now. I now can 100% zoom in buildings and not brain myself in them. Give that to Veronica. We will give that to Eric. We'll give this to Silvando. And we will give this to Serena. Yeah, we'll hold off on that. I will hawk the carbon steel claymore for right now. We will buy the antifreeze earrings. I'm going to unequip the garter because of what we're going to be dealing with. And we're going to give this to Granddad. And, everybody else has at least a way to keep ice in check. Spending 10 G's in gold at once. Resurrect everybody. And chat, look to your left. Look to your right. Look down the center. Hold on a minute. Yeah. Look down the left, look down the right, look down the center. It's time for a boss fight. I just forgot to make a save. I just forgot to make a save here because my last save was right before Jor, which would have meant that I had to go. Oh, this has gotten worse. That's not great. So everything has gotten infinitely worse since we shit canned the beast in the woods. Certainly not a good sign of anything, but yet somehow you remain in perfect health. Either you have one hell of a magic shield, madam, or, you may not be who you say you are.
Oh, there you all are. I'm so glad you're safe.
Also, you're wearing a scarf now.
I'm so awfully worried about you. I didn't sleep a wink.
Didn't think I'd catch that one, did you? You're wearing a scarf. And Veronica knows it.
You can drop the act now, Your Majesty.
What?
the burn you got when I hit you with my fireball! You're not the queen at all! You're the witch!
Oh, dearie me. It seems my secret's out.
Okay, the glasses Chuck is kind of neat, and the sailor transformation, but again, I know you're named Crystalinda. Bitch, you're Bayanelsa.
What in the... Her Majesty was Crystalinda all along.
Bitch, that's Bayanelsa. That is Bayanelsa.
Thank you so much for taking care of that pesky power plunderer for me. Now I'm bursting with energy again, just like old times. And I believe we have some unfinished business. The heroic Sir Hendrik may have escaped my icy embrace, but you won't get away so easily.
So, hey yo,
I
what?
know the spell to seal her away again, but it won't work while she's at full strength. If you
So,
can
hey
weaken
yo,
her,
why
I'll
are
see
you
what I can
why are
do.
you so worried about Hendrik? You know there's another one of them, right? Or wait, is that the whole matching? Is that the whole matching?
Let's go!
The whole matching thing that, you know, maybe Jasper, maybe old Jasper made a deal with the devil. Or maybe he's a rat bastard in the first place. So I'm pretty safe in saying I'm not gonna be able to charm her into doing much of anything. But maybe I can, maybe you're at least a flying enemy. Because technically you're, well, I mean, you're floating. So hopefully that counts as flying? Nope, it doesn't. Awesome. Whiff, bitch. Oh, thank God everybody has like like ice resistant bullshit. Which should make this fight a bit of a joke. Except for Serena that can't do much of anything. Oh, wait.
May heaven's winds propel thee hence!
Oh. Do I have to go with, do I have to go for the fuck it we ball thunder thrust? Nice! Nice! Okay, that's mildly annoying, but
Let's heat things
as we go into the ad break here, we are... Booyah! Absolutely not. Can I get away with a cheeky mid-heal? Can I get away with a cheeky mid-heal? I can get away with a cheeky mid-heal. Didn't think I was gonna get two of those.
Snowman? Let there be snow!
Okay, that's annoying. The good news is, out of all of this, Jade is currently a snowman, and Jade has no fire magic. Which means Jade can't really do fuck all in this situation. Which actually somehow works in our favor. Welcome back, those coming out of the ad break. Yeah, Bay and Elsa is not having a good time with the fact that we can more or less resist a lot of her snow-based bullshit.
Here you are.
Except now Jade can hit again. And by that I mean Jade is gonna miss more than she already does with this because, well, in this stupid hailstorm of shenanigans, her evasiveness is somehow even better. However, if we can pull off though, I have like 1 in 250. Uh-oh. Hold on a minute. Hang on just a minute. Yep. Mouse is dead. Everything's dead. Give me a minute. Soon as I see the, soon as I see the file folder pop up, we should be back in. Okay, I got mouse again. Which hopefully means I can get this back again. Okay, we're back. Awesome. Awesome, spectacular, fantastic. Love it when that happens. Good thing we caught that before we made an attack. Alright. So, we are going for Thunder Thrust. Looks like that's where, yep, that's where that needs to be. And this should be where it needs to be as well. Perfect. Okay. So, in spite of everything just sort of disappearing on me for a second there, fuck it. We ball. And she fucking tattoos her! Tattoos her in the snow, and it didn't even move her into orange. What the fuck's this bitch got for HP? What's your fucking deal, Bay and Elsa? The fuck is your deal, Bay and Elsa? Okay, heal Veronica. You're not gonna be able to one-shot Jade. I know you can't one-shot Jade. Let's see if we can get stupid lucky again. The absolute malarkey that is on stage right now. The Thunder Thrust can't miss. Thunder Thrust doesn't miss.
Do you want to be a snowman?
Oh no, Pipe Guy's a snowman. Veronica, be a dear. Secure the bag, would you? Oh shit, you didn't secure the bag. Okay. Alright. Well, okay, the blizzard's calmed down, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do that again. So let's see if we can win this in the most audacious way possible. Jade? Peach Bomber. She did not win with the Peach Bomber. Okay, Veronica, dear, finish her.
No!
Okay. Little later than I thought it was going to, but Veronica still ultimately got the kill. Would have been funnier if Jade would have killed her with her ass. But Veronica unleashing Fireball Hell, equally worthy of KO. Pipe Guy won despite being a snowman.
Told you I was tough.
Oh, Granddad learned Ka-snooze. Okay, so Granddad we don't got much for, but Eric we can finally learn Falcon Slash. Falcon's Fury. Hey, no, I hear you. I hear you. One would say it's a respectable way to go out. Oh, I still need at least another level up to get... Oh, god damn it. I still need to level up to at least get these, let alone try and get Miracle Slash. Crap. Because I'm going to need Miracle Slash for what's coming up. Either way, Bay and Elsa, get fucked.
Now, Snorri, use the sealing spell.
Okay. Here goes. Pella, Mella, Fell and Feller. Fabula Ferocious.
No. Stop it. Please, anything but that.
Helter, Skelter, Bind and Belter. Anima Atrocious. Liber. Claustra, Kabbalistic. Hex. I wonder how this word is pronounced.
Oh, god damn it.
Snorri, what kind of scholar are you? Pull yourself together.
Yes, I remember now. Liber Claustra Kabbalistic Hex Bialidosus.
Of course it would be. So, I mean, even if, let's say, because we know...
No, please forgive me. I'll do anything. I'll change my ways, I promise.
And sealed away, right? No problems. Going back to a previous statement there, Amarella, let's give her...
The eyes.
If we're looking on, say, the low side of things, we know that the Luminary was basically a newborn when shit hit the fan. And Jade did her damnedest to keep him alive. So let's give Luminary and Jade, at worst, a 4-year gap. Which honestly you could put regardless of where the Luminary is, which kind of defeats the purpose of this, but let's string a yarn here. Because coming of age for Luminary (16). You could probably argue 14, but for the sake of this, let's say 16. That puts Jade at 20.
Where am I?
Your Majesty, is it really you?
That is basically end argument right there.
Oh, yes. I remember now. The witch trapped me in that book and pretended to be me, didn't she?
That's weird that you would know that right off the rip.
I was worried the ordeal might have muddled your memory. Fear not, Your Majesty, the witch is sealed away once more.
Your Majesty, we've been searching for you everywhere. Please, you must come back to the castle. The Chancellor is beside himself with worry.
Thank you so much for saving my kingdom.
You're not wrong,
See to it that you are
but what about a different switcheroo?
You need the blue orb, don't you? I heard you
What about a
talking
different
about it from
switcheroo?
inside the book.
What about if the queen was trapped in
I'll
there?
gladly give it to you.
What about if the witch was in fact trapped in there?
As for the green
And through
why not give
some
it to
sort
me?
of shenanigans.
Hold on a minute, Your Majesty. I don't think you understand just how dangerous that book is. You should let us take care of it.
What if we maybe made an oopsie?
Yes, of course.
What if, say, Veronica's onto something?
Another orb to add to the collection. Come on, let's go to the castle
Veronica.
and get our reward.
That's the last orb for the collection.
I'll let you keep hold of this.
Yeah, sure, give me the grimoire. Surely there's nothing bad that's gonna come from this. But hey, the town's back open again. Can I at least go to the weapon shop? I can. Is there anything actually in the weapon shop for me, or was sword-wise this is what we could deal with? You're telling me I could have had the fucking zombies bane? Mind you, zombies, not my biggest issue at the moment, but it's a stronger sword. The Razor Wing, the Icicle Dark, the Winter's Wing, the Spigdrasil, the Shiver Stick, the Dragon Tail Whip, and the Steel Claws. Now, here's the thing. Because I know what's coming up, I kind of know what I need to prepare for. And I will say this. There's more or less no major boss fight between here and blank. So I guess I will shoot you this question. Do we move to blank now? Or do we use the rest of this stream and a piece of Friday to money our way towards what I kind of know is coming and what I'm gonna need to prepare myself for?
What was that, Serena? Did you say something?
No,
Do we run and gun
I
it,
didn't say anything at all. Why? Did you hear something?
or for the sake potentially of others?
It must have just been my imagination.
Do we do a little bit of do a little bit of work and honestly I'm feeling work. I'm feeling a little bit of work just partly because it's like oh look, one of the orbs is glowing, the rainbow's glowing again. Can't imagine there, you know, being something here. Queen Isabel takes such good care of her kingdom. I wish I could say the same about her bedroom. When she goes to bed, she just throws her dirty clothes on the floor. If it was not for me, this room would be knee-deep in smelly socks. Oh, so there's a bright purple toggle right there. Erdrea's far north is a forbidding land of boundless snowfields and freezing icy winds. To call this an uninviting place would be quite the understatement. But thanks to one explorer serendipitously losing his way deep within the cold, dark forest here, the incredible Loyal Library was discovered. Scholars and sorcerers from far and wide came to gaze upon the contents of its shelves, crammed from floor to ceiling as they were with the better part of mankind's collective knowledge. The area soon became a hub of research and learning, and the nation of Stiflheim grew up among this community of scholars. Neat. A nobleman's knife. That is not what I was expecting to find in the Queen's bedchamber. Time waits for no man, but we have a plan or may require a caravan. Hey, I was singing. Welcome back, dog. We have, in the interim, shit-canned forest beast, evaded the Heladorian guard, again, brawled our way through a library of the collective human knowledge of this realm to find out that, oh shit, we shouldn't have killed the forest thing, and currently shit-canned the witch that froze this kingdom solid. Now we are just aiming to collect our reward. Also, we found this little fucker here who is likely going to give us another password to visit heroes of the past, hopefully of which we get the Ruby Path of Doom. The Room of Revival. I have little hope that is going to... I guess the little hope that I have is going to require me to actually go there. But because we need to, at minimum, finish this, like, deal with this first, we should probably, well... Oh, yeah. Okay, no, I should have not came here first. Because the basement isn't gonna do me a whole SFA of good. And then there's another one of you little bastards that just disappears as soon as I get near him. Because he's not the... Sylvan is a people's place, but every so often some people will break that pace, and we must punish them for their crimes. This is where we imprison such people until they pledge to change their ways. They nearly always do. It's almost like magic. Yeah, that's, that is a magic torture chamber you got there. And, cool, we can't get in there. You any useful to me? Nope. Goodies? A savvy sapphire. Okay, a little bit of goodies. Ooh, breakable stuff. Break stuff. A seed of sorcery. I think instead of just giving me more magic points, I think that straight up gives me magic power. It gives me magical might. Which absolutely we are going to give to the Luminary here, because the Luminary needs to be as 5-tool player as he can be, because that is his entire shtick. And
You fool!
oh yeah, something's been like giving us like somebody's been speaking random.
Oh yeah? Well, if I'm a fool, then what are you?
What's the matter with you, Veronica? I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did. Didn't you?
Something has been spouting comments.
Something funny's going on around here. Let's get in and see the Queen before anything else strange happens.
And look, I know what it is. Those that have played the games, those who play the games know what she is. We are currently carrying the Dragon Quest Necronomicon, even though, as Amarella pointed out earlier, good thing it's not like the normal Necronomicon, because it will just murder you if you pause. This one plays a little bit fast and loose with that. We'll just go with that. Anyway, Queen Frizzy,
Excellent.
how's it going?
You came. Let me present to you the blue orb of Sniffelheim. If you will just come a little closer.
Or you can bring your Chancellor.
Huh?
Please, stop!
It's the book.
And we finally figure out that the voice is coming from the damn book. Remember what I said earlier?
Please, you have to listen to me. I am the real Frisabel. The woman in front of you is the witch.
What if a switcheroo happened?
Ridiculous! She's the witch, not me. Don't believe her lies.
Trick us once, shame on you. Trick us twice, shame on us. You might not like
Veronica,
being trapped in there again, but you'll just have to get used to it.
Veronica, let me cook on this.
The spell didn't work because Snorri paused in the middle of it. You have to believe me.
Hey, by the way, remember that whole Necronomicon comment you made?
She's lying. The wicked witch is trying to trick you
Might have
again.
been onto something there.
You have to believe me.
Everybody, calm down. I have been Her Majesty's tutor for 10 years. If anyone can tell the real queen from the impostor, it is me.
All right, Snorri. Don't fuck this up.
I will ask
'Cause
one question to both of you.
You might have absolutely
Whoever
botched
answers
this
it
first thing, but
correctly is
maybe
the
you can
real
redeem
Queen
yourself.
Frisabel.
You might have absolutely fucked up the first piece of this.
Here is the question. What is the true treasure of Sniffelheim? The real Frisabel
All right.
will remember her
Okay.
father's teachings well.
That's easy. The true treasure of Sniffelheim is clearly the blue orb. What else could it be but something so valuable?
The orb, you say? Very well, very well.
Okay.
Now then,
Okay.
what is your answer?
The true treasure of Sniffelheim is its people. Though the bleakest blizzards assail them, ever do they warm these frigid climes with their ardent hearts.
Ah, she's spitting. She's spitting.
Precisely! The very words the royal family have passed down through the generations. The real Queen Frisabel is the one in the book!
No! She's a liar, you fools! You imbeciles! Can't you see? Curse you!
Oh, yes. Very queenly.
You're not. No. Are you fucking kidding me?
Fine. You caught me out again. I surrender. I surrender.
Okay, seriously? Seriously, Bay and Elsa? You didn't think to do something about the second time you'd think she'd learn.
I wait all that time to get my powers back, and you make me waste every last drop on escaping that wretched book again. My magic is spent. My life is yours. Boil me in a cauldron, burn me at the stake. Just get it over with.
Men, take her to the dungeon!
Oddly enough,
Wait!
Your Majesty, what are you doing?
not what I was expecting. But okay, let her cook. Let her cook.
Queen Frisabel, please, step away from her. She says she has lost her powers, but how can we know for sure? She is a witch. It is in her nature to lie.
Let the queen cook. Let the queen cook on this.
Everyone, listen to me. It is true that
Bay and Elsa.
Kristalina did something unforgivable when she froze the city. But we spoke from time to time. when
Look,
she
I heard her
held me
called that once in a Twitter post, and I was like, I have not
She
let
even
that
helped
that
me to
go.
understand what it is
Yes,
to be free.
her name in game is Crystal Linda, but
Hers is not a bad
bitch,
heart.
that's Bay and Elsa.
And the time I spent in the book, it gave me the chance to
Bitch,
think,
that's Bay and
to
Elsa.
ready myself to truly rule rule at last. Please, I believe her when she says her powers are spent. She's not a threat to us any longer. We must let her live.
She seems convinced, Snorri. Why not give Crystalinda one last chance?
Veronica, you've outed her twice. You, of all people, showing mercy
Very well.
is actually probably the best way that, you know, we should probably show her mercy. Because Veronica has outed Bayanelsa twice. To be like, bitch, you aren't who you say you are. You really want to fuck around and find out?
Must you be so nicey, Frisabel? You're making me look bad.
Crystalinda, there's something I still don't understand. Why did you freeze Sniffelheim in the first place?
Oh, that was a favor for a friend. The splendid specimen who released me from the grimoire. As you know, I was trapped in that dusty, fusty library for a horribly long time. Oh, it was so boring.
Okay, yes,
Then, 3
Bayanelsa.
months ago, he appeared. He took down my book from the shelf and spoke to me.
3 months ago, you...
I will release you from your prison.
Oh, wow, is
But
it?
you
Like,
must
we're not
do
even, like, trying to make it vague here. Jasper, the
beautiful boy
absolute
like
shit
you,
rag.
Anything. Free me and I am yours forevermore.
Jasper, the
What is
absolute
your
shit
desire,
rag
my
that he
pretty?
is.
You must freeze Sniffelheim. When you do, a great hero will be sent to save the city. One who wears the same pendant as I.
Curse your sudden but inevitable
His
betrayal.
name is Hendrik, and when he arrives, I would like you to kill him.
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
So I did as he asked. And when the great hero arrived, I decided to have him run a little errand for me before I disposed of him. To slay a mighty beast that just happened to have stolen my powers.
And then
well,
we ran in
the rest
and,
you know.
weakened the monster to the point that Hendrik could actually kill him.
And what was this
But more
handsome young
importantly,
fellow's name, might I ask?
Hendrik lived.
His name? Oh, I haven't a clue. He disappeared after he freed me, and I haven't seen him since. It's a shame. He was such a pretty little thing.
His name is Bitchface. If you need a name to go by, Bayanelsa, it's Bitchface. You are looking for the man named Bitchface.
Thank you once again for all you have done for me and my kingdom.
Because if I'm gonna have to
It's
suffer
yours
living
to
on the
do
run
as you see fit.
because of the Heladorian Guard, and you already know Hendrik's name, I'm absolutely making sure that that other guy has no goddamn reprieve.
But your majesty, isn't the orb one of your kingdom's most precious treasures? Are you sure you don't mind us taking it?
Of course.
Oh, well, he's probably gonna get
As my
worse
father
names
always
as we
said,
carry on,
the true
because,
treasure of this kingdom is
spoiler
its
alert,
people. And if not for
we're
you,
not done with
they
him.
may well have been
Not by a
frozen forever.
fucking long shot.
Well, if you insist.
We've got a
Best of luck with all
few
your
more
royal duties.
dealings
And try not to let the pressure
with
get
that
to you,
walking
okay?
nutsack.
Oh, don't worry about that, little girl. Frisabel will be just fine. I plan to take very good care of her.
You know, all things told, when you play this game for the first time, you take that warning with a grain of salt, with Bayanelsa being the royal advisor to Queen Frisabel. But the longer you play the game, you realize, no, these two are basically like, these two are more or less perfect for each other. Anyway, the rainbow is now glowing super bright because we have all of the orbs. Head east through the Snurfell and climb through the first forest to open a path to Yggdrasil. Now, boy, wouldn't that be super helpful. Now, in saying that, there is some business that we have to take care of before we gear up for Act 2. So, I guess in saying this, we are not going to wrap up Act 1 tonight. We are going to wrap up Act 2 on Friday. That said, there is still business for us to take care of. The first of which, passwords. Okay, so we've got passwords. Passwords are dealt with. Passwords were up to date. We just need to go to Tickington and deal with that. Quests. Oh. Really? Really? Friendly reminder, fanboy, I guess in me saying this, it is currently 11:30 my time. So tomorrow, for me, is Thursday. Thursday is when we are scheduled to rock the rink. Friday is Dragon Quest. Ready as I'll ever be, because I'll learn on the fly. I'm gonna learn on the fly. Oops, that was not the button I wanted to press, but... Wait, really? Wait, really? There's not a... Okay... alright. I now have several questions because usually once we wrap up like story-based things, it opens up... Oh, you know what? That might be it then. Uh-huh.
What are you doing, loitering by the docks, Eric?
That might be why.
None of your business. So, did you get the orb or
Okay,
what?
no, wait. When was Eric not with us?
We did. And all because I can spot a phony a mile off. You can thank me later.
So wait, no, what the hell was Eric doing then?
Huh? What's wrong, Rab?
Oh, it's nothing, lassie. I just can't stop wondering who the handsome young fellow that put Crystal
And Elsa.
up to all this might be.
I can tell you exactly who it is because, you know, we've seen the cutscene. It's Jasper.
Hendrik. You don't think it could have been Mordigan himself, do you?
Close.
I wish I knew, Selena. Really, I do. Well, standing around here guessing won't do us any good. We've a tree of life to be getting to.
Rab, Granddad, you're... Rab...
Come on, you horrible lot. This adventure isn't over yet.
Rab, you can't be that dumb but still be that insightful. Oh, god damn it. And this is where we really find out that...
Crivens! how did that get there?
God damn it, Granddad.
Is this what you were so engrossed in back at the library, Rab? I thought you said it was a spell book.
God damn it, Granddad.
Another one to add to the collection, eh? And there I was thinking you'd finally got over your little obsession.
Sir Rab, you have been caught red-handed and red-faced.
And after you'd just done your rousing speech, too. Talk about mortifying.
Veronica continuing to just bury everyone at their worst.
But wait! You don't understand. I only read them for the articles.
Okay, Roshi.
The articles, I tell ye!
I would like to point out, former / current / I guess not anymore because the kingdom doesn't exist, King of Dundrasil. Look, we're not going to question what Granddad does. We're not going to question what Granddad reads. We're just going to look at, okay, so we've got Pipe Guy, Prince of Dundrasil. Honorable, noble title. Accurate, although he is the Luminary. Veronica, Serena's sister. Okay? Little bit generic, but fine. Serena, Veronica's sister. Same category. Jade, the pugilist princess. Not wrong. If you need someone knocked the fuck out, Jade will knock them the fuck out. Eric, Pipe Guy's pal. Okay, little generic. I mean, like, you know, well, I guess I wouldn't say master thief. It's certainly not master thief because, you know, if he was a master thief, the half-it should never miss. But we know that misses quite a bit because, look, buddy, you ain't him. I guess you ain't her. You ain't that slick. Sylvando, the Wandering Wonder. I mean, look, man went from performing at the circus to joining this group just because, at the time, an unknown entity, who we now know is at least named Mortigan, was taking smiles from people. But at the time it was an unknown, it's like, well, that's not gonna stand for me, honey. I'm gonna fuck him up. So proper power to you. And then Rab. I don't even need to say anything. I don't even need to say anything. Just look at the screen. Just look at the screen. Look at the screen and watch the last cutscene. A cutscene that we can also teleport back to the Mini Metal Academy and rewatch, by the way. Attention, attention. By the way, did I mention? But yeah. Granddad, you have earned the distinctive title of Dirty Old Man. But hilariously, if you have played this game, at least beyond Act 1, you will learn something. He's not alone. He's not alone. Also, we got 10 G's. Let's go and deposit that in the bank before I accidentally get murdered and lose all of it. Which is also entirely why we keep using the bank. Because on one hand, it keeps a steady hand of cash on supply. Oh, now that we've left the the quests have joined up. Okay. Oh yeah, also because we pulled all the money out of the account we pulled all the money out of the account for the Bay and Elsa fight. So it doesn't always help us on the road immediately, but it helps us. He's upstairs. Okay, Dingus. What am I gonna do? Do you know Bay and Elsa, traveler? She often drinks downstairs in the mead hall. She's so very beautiful. Okay, so he has fallen for the witch. I fell in love with her at first sight. The other day, I finally plucked up the courage to ask for her hand in— What the fuck? What the fuck? She probably just sat down! I gave her a posy of flowers and told her I loved her more than words could say, that I'd do anything for her. She said yes, so long as I prove that I mean what I say. There's a flower that only blossoms in the inlet shaped like the full moon south of the Snarfelt. If I'm to win her hand, I must pluck one and bring it back to her. But it's infested with fierce and ferocious monsters. There's no way that I'd be able to find it and return alive. I don't know what to do. Wait, you're a strong and stalwart warrior. Will you brave the Snarfelt and find it for me? I'll make it worth your while. Are we honestly about to do this? A cold crush. Look, I mean, who am I to stand in the way? Look, if it gave me that option, I'd still probably tell her to pound sand because the options that I get outside of her are better. But she might be able to make a compelling argument. And the book is unreadable. Shocker. I probably should have guessed that. Oh hey, we found another garter. It's like, look, I will say, I hear you. I hear you. But I will tell you right off the rip here that, spoiler alert, you as the Luminary in this version have options. In the original Dragon Quest XI, back in 2017, you did not have options. You did marry, but you only had one option. In this one, you have options. Ladies and gentlemen, the waifu wars are back. For Bay and Elsa, I'm gonna use a reference that I'm privy to, but may not be equivalent to everyone. But upon explaining a little more, it might make a little more sense. A short muskeg excavation. Short, we're looking at like 3 meters in length total, but it's predominantly oh god, not even that. Not even close to that. Like 3 meters long, and based on the pipes that I've dug out, at most you're going maybe 2 meters deep at its deepest. So a shade over a yard long and like 2/3 of a yard deep. And wide, considering we were looking at 12-inch pipe and you want enough maneuverability to work either side and not have the ditch cave in on you. Like, it'd be... It would be a, like, gargantuan hot tub that you wouldn't hit the bottom of, but certainly not swimming pool. Maybe, I guess, like, deep end of indoor swimming pool, like controlled environment swimming pool. You're like, whatever your deep end is, it maybe is more privy to like diving or like the more advanced swimmers or kids you don't have to worry about drowning. A book called Sun, Sea, and Scandalous Swimsuits. Okay, Pipe Guy, you may not be beating the allegations on this one. What with you being the prodigal grandson of, you know, Granddad Rab, who, admittedly, it was his daughter that married. So, maybe you take more after your father, but if you don't take after your father and you're more after your mother slash would be your grandfather, yeah, look, Luminary, you're not gonna beat the allegations. It's full of photographs of perky young women in skimpy swimwear bouncing about on the pristine white sands of a summery beach. He found the ancient ESPN swimsuit article, the swimsuit magazine. He found the ancient ESPN swimsuit edition. Or what was, I think it was like Divas Do Mexico, whatever, for the WWE. Or like whatever it was in the early 2000s, like something around those lines where it was just, you know, you had Trish and Lita and Victoria who could absolutely bend you in half and snap you in half doing skimpy photo shoots. And then you had the other female wrestlers like Tori and Stacy and Jackie and what have you, and not saying that I wouldn't have indulged, but saying that at the time there was a reason they're there. And a few of them have admitted, it's like, I wish I could have learned to wrestle more, but we didn't have that opportunity at the time. Which, during the Evolution, it was either, I think it was the pre-show, shout out to Big E for bringing that to light. It was like, they built the foundation. They built the foundation, and they wish they could have. But that was the product at the time. It was what it was. We are like, I'm not gonna demonize it because part of it was what got me into it. But I do see their point of what they wish they could do then as to where the product is now. Where women's wrestling in North America is taken a lot more seriously. Where it's like, oh shit, they can go. Oh shit, they're putting on bangers. Oh shit. 5 stars. Like, just to use an example of someone that, say, someone that maybe would have fit the mold of, could have absolutely been the the looks diva versus the oh shit she can go now, and then he's like, oh wait, it's not just oh shit she can go. She is consistent in oh shit she can go. Chelsea Green, the hot mess. Laurel Van Ness, or for the Lucha Underground folk, Reclusa. The woman of Vancouver Island, British Columbia. Good God. That woman can take an absolute beating in the ring, because she went through fucking stardom. She went through like the Japanese Joshi side of things, where it's like, oh, we don't do that diva shit here. You are getting the shit kicked out of you, and you better sink or swim. She didn't sink. She didn't sink. And now it's time for the Breaststroke Grand Finals OG. It seems like it might have been designed to keep lonely souls warm on cold winter nights. Okay, so maybe the Luminary has, maybe the Luminary understands what those are for, but does not indulge. Do we have any more here? Okay, we do have one more over near the church. And I think that's the one that actually requires us to go to the Viking place that we went to, the Viking hideout that we went to earlier. They're upstairs as well. Oop. You see a bookcase, you gotta do a cursory glance. Oh, hang on, wait a minute, wait a damn minute. Memoirs of a Treasure Hunter, Volume 4. We found 3 of these. I forgot what I don't think we found the first one, but maybe if I go back digging through Heliodor, maybe Cobblestone? Oh, not Cobblestone now. I'd have to go to like beginning of game, but I feel like they wouldn't have that hidden in there. Because that one kind of railroads you into doing what they want you to do. This is the diary of a pseudonym, treasure hunter extraordinaire. In my search of the rainbow, I had almost made my way to the city of Snivelheim, where I'd heard I'd find the greatest minds of Erdrea. But my plans changed, as plans have a way of doing. On my way, I came across a young man collapsed by the roadside and nearly buried in heavy snow. I couldn't just leave the poor lad be, I had to help him. The poor boy is frightened sick and delirious with fever. I could scarce make head nor tail of his twaddling, but there was one thing that kept repeating, have to get home, have to get home. Hearing those words over and over reminded me of how long it was since I'd been home myself. I'd been lying if I said a pang of homesickness didn't play a part in making me want to help him. And so it was that I put my plans on hold. The rainbow could wait. I made up my mind then and there to head back, get the lad back to his village far away. At the first inn we stayed at, we met a doctor from the desert who was, as luck would have it, heading the same way. No road is long without good company, as they say. So we decided to journey onward together. Later. Ah, crap, we opened the book again. What's up, Big Shoots? The Vikings who live far in the far western reaches of Snivelheim are rough and rowdy fellows, but they're good people at heart. They honor the royal family with rare and exotic treasures from all over Erdrea, and the kingdom offers them a certain level of financial assistance in return. I serve as the Minister of Viking Affairs. That it feels like it. Uh-oh. Happened again. It happened again. It happened again. Ensuring that relations between the two societies run smoothly. Alas, all has not been smooth as of late. I feel like Minister of Viking Affairs is a very specific job title. One that I feel the bureaucratic hierarchy is just a made-up position for somebody to have a goddamn job. Days have passed since the Vikings were due to deliver their latest shipment of tributes, but they have not yet shown their face. Okay, so this is becoming less of a, like, job of absolute dick all to giving someone power that they probably don't deserve. And or need. This feels like a bad idea. They're usually sticklers for punctuality. I do hope nothing untoward has happened to them, but I cannot go check on them myself. What if they were to arrive when I was away? You look as if you are at a loose end, my friend. Would you help me find out what has become of our missing Viking friends and their overdue tributes? I mean, if Her Majesty does not receive her gift soon, I fear she will shut herself in her room again. The Viking House is just west of Snivellheim. Okay, I mean, like, we were over at the pirate hut, and surely Frizzabel would not be that deterred by Vikings not bringing tribute? Also, sleep easy, Amarillo. Good to see you around. Good to see you continuing to dunk on me basically every chance you get. In your defense, I do kind of make it easy for you. I do kind of make it easy by basically being myself. The patron saint of dipshit. Okay, so I think we gotta get past old wobbly Viking here. And we need to go talk to King Big Shoots here. Okay, first mate? No. Okay, no, you are a different one. What do you want, World Walker? So that busybody minister sent up saying to chase of the missing tribute, did he? So he made a waste journey. Truth is, the little brother was the one who went to collect it. He's gone missing. We've had all the longboats out looking for him. That's why we weren't able to send the word to your friend. However, no luck finding him. Every boat that has sailed the northern seas tried to find him and driven back by savage sea monsters. You got a ship of your own. You should bond my brother on the travels. Tell him we're looking for him. He sailed the island north of Yggdrasil. I'm sure he's still around there somewhere. Please, World Walker. He's my only brother. If you see him, tell him to come home. As we go into the ad break here, you know what? Random long-haired longer-haired pirate. I hear you. I will go seek out your brother. Because rest assured, welcome back those coming out of the ad break, rest assured, if something were to go completely shit sideways with my brothers, with my own brothers, I'd either be racked with worry, or I'd be making sure that wherever I stopped I could get gas in the tank, and keep looking in most recent known location. So, I hear you. I hear you. Also worth noting, Team Harem right now. Team Harem has absolutely been kicking ass as of a little bit of build up with a couple levels and equipment. Admittedly, also Veronica kind of getting a massive chance to shine with a bunch of fire weak enemies that also conveniently may be able to fly. And if they can't fly, just send Pipe Guy after them with a multi-fire target. And okay. Okay. I mean, looking at this does kind of help me with where what goes to what. And kind of helps me with my landings of, at least on the sea, what we can use for the magic key. But what I do know is, avoid that. What in the fuck are you? Dython! Okay. How about you fuck off? Oh. Oh, and the Dython ran away. Okay.
Thank goodness.
Okay. I really hope it doesn't go all the way. I have to go all the way to that inland island. That beacon of light there. Hopefully I can just hit this little island here. I guess all things considered, okay, damn it. Aha. Excellent. Excellent. Oh. Well, now that is quite pathetic. Insula Borealis. There is a Slayer of the Sands who is, a Kriller Killer. Brother, that's just a green Slayer of the Sands. Okay, but it can eat a crit. Oh. I mean, it can, but it can't. It can, but Also, for those of you that are wondering now why I keep my hair underneath a toque, yeah, that's why. It's a little bit thin. It's a little bit of a fucking mess. And, yeah. That's why we keep it under fucking wraps. Oh. Also because baseball cap, not my thing. I think even if I did wear one, I'd end up going full Fred Durst or Ken Griffey Jr. and wearing it backwards. Okay, so hopefully Buddy is... Really? Again? What the hell? What the fuck? Okay. This might be one of those things we might have to, Hello, random fisher dude. Sail, World Walker. I'm a Viking. Hail from snowy Sniffelheim. I come here to find a present from Her Majesty the Queen. What? My brother sent you to come home right away. Such a worry guts. Yes, my ship may have sunk, but apart from that, I'm perfectly fine. In fact, I'm better than fine. Seas around this island are absolutely teeming with Queen Frisbel's favorite food, scruffy urchins. They may look a little tatty, but they taste incredible. I've just found the biggest juicy specimen I've ever seen. It'll make a perfect present for Her Majesty. I have to snail back to Sniffelheim and... Now I see the problem. Would you take us back to Sniffelheim for me? I will stay here and fish for more scruffy urchins to grace the dining table of the Queen. May the wind be at her back, my friend. I will say this, and Branson, you can probably attest to this. You wish you had shoulders like that. You wish you had shoulders and biceps like that. Hey, we found the tribute. Now, in saying that too, if we were talking like the brothers, the four brothers of us, and the one that decided to stay back because the fishing was god tier for a tribute to a queen, that's 100% Hunter. Which then, by extension, Hunter, you wish you had the abs of that. You wish you had the abs and the shoulders of that fisherman. Look, the fucking boulder shoulders. The fucking boulder shoulders. You don't fuck around with the boulder shoulders. All right, back to the Viking hideout. I might as well throw the hat back on. And you know what? For what it's worth, let's break out the black hat. In fairness, the reason we've been rocking the black hat most of the week is I meant to throw the green one in the wash. And then I fucked up and forgot it. Okay, you. What's the news? He was shipwrecked and washed up on a desert island, but instead of seeking help, he spent his time fishing for urchins? That's my brother, all right. He would not let a little thing like a shipwreck get him down. I was a fool to worry about him. Thank you for helping. Put my heart at ease. Look, we didn't have to come here and let him know that. But considering it was his fucking brother that was set out to go and take care of that business, we put his mind at ease too. And sure, it becomes a... Okay, I was... Yeah, like 50-50 to warp to the... I was 50-50 to warp to where the... either the city or the campsite there, because based on where we were going, and I guess because we would have needed the healing, the campsite was better. Oh, well, did you speak with the Vikings? Wait, is that Her Majesty's favorite foodstuff? A scruffy urchin? I don't know why you have such a thing, but you must give it to me. It's a perfect present for Queen Flizzabelle. Well, can I have it? Okay, so, like, hey yo, do you not care what happened to them? Like, do you not care that, like, those guys kind of got shipwrecked? And the only reason that this dude continued to do what he did was because we went and seeked him out, and he, out of the goodness of his heart, continued on with it? That black lost body, those high, higgly, pigly spines, this is the finest emerald scruffy urchin I've ever seen. Like a perfect gift for Her Majesty. If she were denied her tribute, Queen Flizzabelle would surely pull her hair and stomp her feet and shut herself in a room for 3 days and 3 nights. But now the crisis is averted, thanks to you. Here, I hope this is going some way to stress the true depth of her gratitude. Do you... I feel like you know exactly, to the molecule, what the Queen's farts taste like. Like, you bowl-cut, cheap mustache motherfucker would buy the Queen's bathwater, wouldn't you? Because surely she wouldn't throw a fit like that, right? Surely. This is some supposed diplomat-ass motherfucker that has an alleged justified position for reasons that has to justify his position within the hierarchy because it will be the first one to get axed if things came to a point of, okay, no, some of you fuckers have to go and actually get a real job. So, fuck your diplomatic bullshit. Now, much as I would like to go and find this random flower in the middle of fuckbuck nowhere, which we've already been, I want to go see if we can at least deal with either Ruby Path of Doom. I want to see if we can deal with Ruby Path of Doom or possibly Chateau Filet. Back to Tickington we go, and hopefully Team Harem can take care of some business. I imagine if we actually clear out everything, that dude will disappear and be like, hey, you did the thing. Go and reap the rewards of doing the thing. Undeciphered, the Room of Revival. Well, I don't trust that the Room of Revival has anything to do with the Ruby Path of Doom. These are the 5 statues. They represent the 5 tribes, one of which we are to choose as the form of which to be reborn. Beginning with one next to me there in order: a wetling, a dwarf, an elf, a poppet, and an ogre. My plan is to be reborn as an ogre, the most powerful of the tribes, at least in terms of brute strength, but I don't want to be a troll at all. That is different altogether. We come from a village named Tenton. It is a place situated on a remote island where we have been free to live our lives in peace until now. But then, everything changed. One day, without the slightest warning, a horde of monsters descended upon the village and burned it to the ground. We both lost our lives in the carnage, along with many of our kith and kin. As they were wrenched from our bodies, our spirits heard a voice from above, told us we had the destiny to fulfill, and that we were to be reborn as members of one of the 5 tribes. The same voice led us here, and suddenly it was gone. It was then that a fiend appeared and announced himself as the Revivalist. He told us that he would not permit us to be reborn from one of the 5 tribes, but that we must instead take the form of monsters. As you might imagine, this was none too tempting an offer. Thus we find ourselves stuck. To rid this room of the monsters who occupy it, the Revivalists must be hunted down and defeated. But in our current form, that feat is beyond us. Please, will you come to our aid? Thank you so much. Now as to whereabouts, before vanishing, he declared that he was determined to find an instrument called the Lyre of Ire. As to his appearance, he takes the form of an old man. Should you find such a figure acting suspiciously on the trail of the lyre, the chances are that you've found the man. Wait, Lyre of Ire. All we can do is wish the best of luck. Please, we beg of you, find him and defeat him. Only then will we be able to reborn and fulfill our destiny. Lyre of Ire. Wait a goddamn minute. I actually know where that is. Because this is the one that everybody was turned into, not a turn of dogs. Okay, so I can't go there, but that's where we need to go. Because this was where the Lyre of Ire. So I don't know if it's like I need a different password. Ruby Path of Doom there. Oh, balls. I came to Erdrea in search of a new life. Instead, I found a horde of rather agitated old men. They'll be able to change the vocation at this rate. I was wanting to become a sage, so I came into the Abbey. I don't expect to have to wait so long once I arrived. You've arrived at the All-Trades Abbey. This holy place has served as a beacon in people's lives since ancient times. We're struggling a bit at the moment, though the high priest will fill you in on the details, I'm sure. Yeah, no, everybody's kind of an old dude. Pleasure welcoming you to the All-Trades Abbey. All-Trades Abbey is an absolutely essential institution. There are people who have no way of learning the skills they require to survive this world. Everything's quite filling that role at the moment, though. It's an absolute bedlam in here. Yeah, no, there's like 15 billion old dudes here. old crusty bastards that not entirely sure what their game plan is. Well, in the old trades, Abbey, my child. The Abbey is a place of peace to think back on life's road and plot the journey ahead. Do you wish to change paths? Ah, but I'm forgetting yourself. It's unfortunately not currently possible to change vocations, regardless of your desire. As you've perhaps noticed, we are currently dealing with a rather unique situation. Elderly gentlemen from every corner of the world have gathered here in hopes of becoming bunny... Oh, sweet Jesus Christ. I've told them repeatedly it is impossible, but none of them will listen. Dealing with them is like taking up all of our resources. I fear we may have to shut our doors if they cannot be convinced to leave. But wait, you may be able to help. One of our predecessors once mentioned a book claimed to provide guidance for those wishing to become lovely young ladies. Do you think you could find it and bring it to me? There is just the faintest chance that it might contain a clue as to how I might give these gentlemen what they so fervently desire. For a golden pickaxe. I mean, I don't think if that's a weapon, I'm not gonna have any use for it because none of us can currently wield axes. But sure. Well, why is my fashion device somewhere where a lot of young ladies gather? Okay, so this is the one that actually we have to go into the real world. Beyond that, I'm unsure where the place might be. But if you find somewhere that fits that bill, take a look in its bookshelves. I'm sure you'll find what you seek eventually. I appreciate all this information is a little on the vague side, for it is all I have. Still, you seem a resourceful fellow. I'm sure I'll be back with a book before I know it. And fogies just wanna have fun. Oh, fogies wanna have fun. Word's starting to spread about how chaotic Altered's Abbey has become. It's putting people off coming here. That can't be a good thing. It's always attracted all sorts of people, as the name suggests, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone leaving here as a bunny girl. I know what you're thinking. Is that even a real vocation? It's a good question. I'm afraid I couldn't tell you the answer. Madam, you are wearing bunny ears. And are wearing a 2D bunny suit. You're wearing a 16-bit bunny suit, madam. I don't think you are in the... I can't say with certainty that you are in the... You are in the category that can tell me whether or not somebody can or can't. Okay, well, that sucks because not only does that not actually solve our 9 problem, but it leaves our 8 problem unsolved. And now we've opened up another problem that I'm hoping going to the Les Académies de Notre Maître Dame de Les is going to solve. And between the bad Cyndi Lauper singing and the French accent, look, I'm surprised you guys are still I'm surprised you guys are here as much as I am. As much as y'all are, because look, bad French accents, bad singing, worse gameplay, like shooting with the world here. No, seriously. What the hell are y'all still doing here? I also need to reload a water bottle because apparently my sobriety bottles are empty. as we go into the ad break, we take a little pull from the old hydrate. Oh, so we still going to ask that question. We are going to earnestly, somewhat jokingly, where? I'm assuming you bringing this up, that's perhaps somewhere within the province, because we do very rarely. Does Alberta get earthquake? Oh. Because in fairness, I've had this argument with people. Oh no. Okay, mini metals. Make the school. Oh no. I don't remember which one of these books are not the... I don't remember which one of these had the... Oh, hey. That might be glaringly obvious. The... Do I even, like... The Bunny Girl's Bible. While I am sure there is a book that would speak about the Bunny Girl's Bible, Dragon Quest XI. On what goddamn planet? On what goddamn planet did this become? Well, admittedly, I guess now that I think about it, one of the quests in OG 11, because it's still here in the extended edition, is turning Jade into a bunny girl for a random creepy old man on the beach. So it would stand to reason that, hey, what can we do to, like, oh shit, we're running out of ideas for some of the, like, past Dragon Quest games. What can we do? Oh man, bunch of old men, bunch of old fogies want to turn to bunny girls. What if we do that? Genius. Genius. This was a Friday idea at quitting time, and they just sort of rolled with it Monday morning. I am by no means saying this is a bad idea. I am simply going to say, A, I'm shocked it somewhat took this long to get there, and B, I can use zoom in buildings now. I can zoom and teleport out of buildings without braining myself on the roof. I know I pointed that out earlier, but it stands to reason. I no longer have to worry about the Luminary concussing himself in a building because we oopsied and used zoom to get out of a building. I think it actually lets me keep my dual wield status in that. Is like, I've got the sword on my back, not a shield, but I've got another sword. because I've got the dual wield going, because we are playing the plan of I don't need to worry about defense if I can make your HP 0. Which now makes me wonder, surely it wouldn't. Surely they'd be smart enough for that. Would they? Surely. Okay. No, I guess I gotta give it to this guy here. I'm not talking to any of the creepy old men that want to become bunny girls. Huh. Did you find the book? The Bunny Girl's Bible. So this is it, huh? The Bunny Girl's Bible? So that's the kind of book we need. Let's take a look inside. Oh my. Goodness me. Well, it's certainly quite the page turner. I'll have to make time to pursue its contents in more detail later. Look, King, we already just dealt with Granddad outing himself as a dirty old man. I don't care. I don't care if you find this as spank bank material. Keep that shit to yourself. I don't care to know the fetishes of every fucking Dragon Quest king or prince or hero or character or whatever in these games. I don't care to know what gets the motor running. But God, do you fuckers really love telling me what gets the motors running. Most importantly, for our meeting purposes, it does seem indeed to contain instructions on how to turn anyone into a lovely lady. Which means we can finally give our elderly friends what they want and bring peace to the Abbey at last. This is dark time, my child. The world is overrun with monsters, and chaos reigns supreme. Altered's Abbey has always been a place where people can learn the skills required to overcome such challenges. And thanks to your selflessness in coming to our aid, we will fulfill that function once again. Thank you, my child. Our debt to you. I didn't finish what that sentence was, and I don't remember what the last word was. But so half of them turned into bunny girls, and half of them didn't. Okay, now I have to play the Hear Me Out card. But hear me out. I think these three got shafted. Me, I'm next. I'm becoming a bunny girl for any of my friends. Come on, I can't wait anymore. I want to be a lovely lady this instant. But you can't wait for me to give you a pup. Dude, can I Agent 47 you with one of my fucking swords? You fucking creep. Actually, considering that I have 2 of them, you want to be a bunny girl? How about I give you a scissor that you never fucking forget? Right through the neck. Becoming a bunny girl has been my dream for decades. At last, I can die happy. But only after I become one, of course. Imagine if I died before it happened. That'd be the greatest tragedy of all time. This is Dragon Quest VI. So are we going to ignore the great evils that happen in Dragon Quests 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, and currently 11 ongoing? But no, your creepy old man ass is thinking the worst thing that could happen to you is that you don't turn into a bunny girl. Look. In the previous game that we played on the RPG side with Super Mario Mon, we had the message of trans rights is human rights. And that is never going to go away. That is and forever will be. However, in saying that, to say that your individuality is denied to be the greatest tragedy of all time is a bit of a goddamn indictment. So, fuck you, weird-ass old man. Weird-ass individualist old man. Unfortunately, we can't do dick all with 8, 9, and 10 yet because we still don't have the Ruby Path of Doom for 9. 10, we need to find a thing. 10, we need to find a thing back in 1. 10, we need to find a thing in Dragon Quest 1 that we don't have access to yet. The Ruby Path of Doom. We have not unlocked the Ruby Path of Doom, so we cannot complete the side quest in 9, aka The Thing. 10, we have a side quest that requires us to go into a different realm in Dragon Quest 1, aka The Place. And then there's the book on Dragon Quest VIII, which currently has a location, for what I assume is an endgame for a future mission, but we can't do it yet because we haven't unlocked the mission, which in turn means that is going to sit as a perpetually unlocked location that isn't gonna allow us to do jack or shit at the moment. Which isn't ideal. Now, in saying that, we are still gonna maybe do a little bit of... Because I think we have a quest that we do have a quest that we can do. A Cold Crush. So this is the Harp-Herkened Horrors. All returned to normal when the Lyre of Ire was restored to Galenholm. Monsters stopped appearing and the townspeople were able to come home. And the best of all, the guardian of Galen's grave over the moon was seen to the town's greatest treasure back at his rightful place. Oh wait, that's the one that's done. Oopsie. Go figure. You've been asked by Aquila of the Observatory to go look for the missing fig. It's Ruby Path of Doom. So that's one that we have yet to deal with. And Rebirth Rebuffed. This is the one in 10. You've been asked by a man in the Room of Revival to defeat the Revivalist so all the monsters preventing him and his companions' rebirth will disappear. Because I believe, and just basing off of this, the start of Dragon Quest X, the MMORPG version of Dragon Quest, you are a murdered civilian that gets resurrected as either a hero or like you get resurrected as a hero, but you're resurrected in a class. This revivalist is saying, about that. You are now resurrected as a monster, and fuck you if you think otherwise. So we've got to go and beat the dog shit out of this revivalist, but was last known to have left in search of the Lyre of Ire. The Lyre of Ire, we know, has to do with the Harp-Herkened Horrors, which is back in Dragon Quest 1. all returned to normal when the Lyre of Ire was restored to Gallenholm. Gallenholm is the town of Dragon Quest I. It suspiciously won't let us go forward with it, which worries me that this might have to be an Act 2 thing that we do. Which, if it's an Act 2 thing that we have to do, we might be waiting until we at least get a... you know, maybe I should just hold off on that. Don't want to give it too many breadcrumbs. Don't want to give it too many breadcrumbs. Know that there's some stuff is about to happen, but can't feed you too much right away. You're gonna get sick. Anyway, we need to go to... Are you shitting me? Right. So, this is a little bit of bullshit that I have a bit of a gripe with. So, we have to go to either here or the campsite, which is basically the same distance away from where we can move on to the next location. But there's a campsite, a bed, and a sort of pseudo dungeon that we need to go to in the area code here. And of them, none of them I can teleport to. Now, I will say, in the advent of all of the enemies are in the overworld and I can actively avoid fights, okay, maybe I can, you know, just take my medicine, shut up. I can take my medicine, shut up, and not have to worry about, you know, the extra bit of running that I have to do here. Even though I also can just summon a horse. But by extension of that, I can also be like, hey, look, Earstone. Wait. Oh no. Oh no. In the full moon shaped inlet in the Snarfelt. In the full moon shaped inlet. That's the pure south. That's the pure south, what it looks like. Right. Either right before the campsite there, or full moon. That tells me right in that, right to the left of the, right to the right of the campsite there, or I need to carry on to where that green border is. What's hilarious is, like I said, I've played through this game before, and I've done this quest before. So I know how this ends. And the hoop jumping bullshit that you have to do for this is very annoying. I will say this. The hoop jumping bullshit that you have to do for this is... Wait, what? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I chose wrong, didn't I? Because what's equally more aggravating about all this, if the, and I just immediately tried to hit a shoulder button thinking that I would have randomly Hitman vision and I could like Hitman vision my way into finding where the thing was. Oh sweet, a seed of sorcery. Thank the fucking deities. Thanks, Erdrea. Could you... God damn it. Fine. Look, murder kitties, you really don't want to do this.
We win again.
Look, really, you don't want to pick a fight with the Luminary, because the Luminary will turn you into a murder kitty steak. Although, considering the number of cuts he's gonna make, it's probably gonna turn you into Murder Kitty Hamburger. Which, I can't say with positive or negative that Murder Kitty Hamburger is going to be the nicest cut of any sort of meat that you think you're gonna get out of Mittens the Micey. Damn it, I did it twice! Mittens the Icy Murder Kitty. Considering it's not, like, Murder Kitty isn't fish, I don't think you can classify it as sushi. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm hitting the stereotype card, but I feel like with sushi, like, fish is kind of it's kind of a, you don't get away from that. Like, if you're getting Mittens the Icy Murder Kitty sushi, you are getting the most highly suspect gas station sushi. You're getting the most suspect gas station sushi. You are getting a sushi that I am not buying that for $1. I have a level up, so I can maybe get something out of the forge. Focus by 1. Oh, crud. Maybe. Hold up. Well, on one hand, maybe I'll shut up. I'll shut up on that part. Also, look, Amarella was right that these earrings reduce fire damage, which is fair, but I would also like to point out that they are called asbestos, not making asbestos earrings. Oh, she knows she was right. She knows she was right. I didn't discredit her that she was right. But as soon as I saw that, oh, you can make asbestos earrings, I'm like, I'm not making asbestos earrings. Because she was like, well, like, they're like, they'll help with fire. I'm like, and sure they will. But it's fucking asbestos. Sure, it saves you from fire, but it creates a few other fucking health problems that admittedly this game is not going to care about, but we've kind of found out about, you know, the whole reason why asbestos is, not a good thing. I mean, you could probably also argue antifreeze earrings, but, like, antifreeze is less of a problem if it just, you know, you splash, say, like, gas line antifreeze or trailer antifreeze on your arm. At worst, it's a mild irritant. If you drink antifreeze, and there we go. If you drink antifreeze, we got a problem. Rubber, I mean, look. As a child, you maybe got curious. You had them little rubber balls that bounced like a motherfucker, and you maybe took a chomp out of them. You were a child, you didn't know better. And then you found out that these taste like nothing, and you didn't do it again. I didn't eat it. I took a chomp out of it, spat it out because it tasted like nothing. Aerofoil, not great. This was the other one that immediately was like concrete. And we had a conversation on concrete. Was like, oh, just smooth up the concrete. Even if that was my thing, I'm not doing a concrete thing. Look a lot earlier in the stream. I think it was about the 4-hour mark. I'm pretty sure we were at least in the library when it happened. You will find the full context of the conversation. It involved plugs. Not of the ear variety. And then, honestly, we haven't really ran into light damage. Then the witch's hat. The witch's robe, which somehow is less defensively good than what we already have. And the wizard's robe, which is also somehow worse than what the fuck? Okay, so I'm gonna say this right now, and I'm not building anything. Because, let's just say in the upcoming future, we might not need... Okay, no, this is all just stuff from Sniffleheim, which I don't much worry about. Although maybe because I do have a dual wield going, I should maybe go and at least get the Zombie's Bane or Zombie's Slayer or whatever the hell it is. I don't know, Jade, what do you think? The higher we climb, the colder it becomes. It doesn't look like there are many places to shelter around here. If we need to rest, we should head back to the city. I mean, we do have a really nice fire here. Mind you, just, you know, ignore Eric just ignoring the fire. Counterpoint, look at Granddad just, you know, basically bathing in the fire and the soup pot that is over the fire. Look, I know Granddad's old. Granddad's old enough to remember how awesome Woodstock 69 was, because Granddad was at Woodstock 69. Jade and I, if we were lucky, were moshing in the pit at Woodstock 99 when Fred Durst told us to break some fucking faces. Again, no earthly idea why they decided, hey, you know, Woodstock, this like festival of music and love, and hey, I got a great idea for bands that we should bring to that. Let's bring Korn and Limp Bizkit. That'll get the point across. And then, I mean, what did you expect was going to happen? Welcome back, those coming out of the ad break, but like I said, what were you expecting was going to happen when you... Where is this stupid flower? Not that corn. Not that corn. That corn might have the juice, but maybe it has the juice. Maybe I'm wrong. But you know what else is gonna tell you? It's gonna tell you that it's feeling like a freak on a leash. It's gonna tell you that it's got the life. It's gonna tell you how blind it is. Yes, if I'm referencing Woodstock 99, you best believe we are talking about nu metal icons, Korn. Also the guys that showed up on South Park. Also, we have enemies called Face Invaders. Yeah, no, not the vegetable. Not the vegetable, the nu metal band.
Did I do all right?
Okay, I mean, there's a charge for this, but what can I charge into? Because if memory serves me correctly, I might actually need something that I can charge into to actually find the thing that I need. I hate the fact that I'm about to say this. But yeah, their first album was the mid-90s. Their first album was the mid-90s. Their self-titled album was like 96. It's either like 95 or 96. I don't remember right away. And like, while it was a banger, it certainly didn't give them the musical success that Follow the Leader would give them. Because, well, Follow the Leader fucking ripped. Follow the Leader ripped. And the rest, as they say, was history. Now, with me saying that, that maybe doesn't carry... For me, that doesn't carry as much weight because I really didn't get into them much until, 05? Which, I now forget what the name of the album was called, but it's the album with Twisted Transistor and Coming Undone. Because, equally, for me, that album fucking ripped. But it wasn't
Let's keep at it.
Follow the Leader. It wasn't Issues. It wasn't... damn it. The 03 album. The 03 album with Right Now, Y'all Want a Single, the collab track with Nas, Did My Time. Okay, Serena's nearly dead. Cool. Trying to find a stupid frickin' flower, and this bear is electing to just be an absolute dick rag.
More heal.
Fuck it. Falcon Slash. I feel like there should be somewhere. A snare rose. Look for a full moon-shaped inlet in the Snarfelt. Like, this is gonna be dumb, but I'm looking this up for a second. It's just like full moon. Thanks, AI. The next full moon will be July 10th. A whole week ago. Spec-fucking-tacular, you goddamn numbskull. Looking at this by way of the Snarfelt, that should be like looking at what the full moon should be. That should be at the camp where the only place that's close to what is basically a full circle is either that is the inlet that isn't really an inlet unless it's it might be this. But that's gonna require me to wake this idiot up. Actually, no, it might not. I might be overthinking it. I was right though. I did need this big dumb sumbitch. Platinum, a blue eye, and platinum. What? Oh. Well, shit. A snare rose. Now I don't have to deal with you anymore. We can just bolt back to the bar and we can give you the rose, and hey, maybe if you're lucky, Bay and Elsa might take your hand in marriage. Although I have a sneaking suspicion, I doubt it. For those that weren't here before, the witch's name is in-game Crystalinda. However, her rocking the, like, baby blue outfit of Elsa from Frozen, being an ice witch, and talking with a Bayonetta-esque accent, she is not Crystalinda, it is Bay and Elsa. Oh, you're back. Tell me, Traveler, have you found the flower I need to win Crystalinda's hand? I mean, we just called her Bay and Elsa, but okay, sure. It's the flower you found by the moon-shaped lake. It's a snare rose, a rare bloom that only grows amid the winter snow, and whose pure white petals only open in the light of the moon. Now, if it lasts, wait. A flower that never sees the summer. That never feels the warmth of the sun upon its face. That can only mean one thing. Unseasoned. This was not a task designed to prove my love. It was a message. She knew that I would not be able to find the flower myself. That I could not fulfill my true love's wish without relying on the aid of a stranger proves how unseasoned I am. The name continues to ring strong, by the way. You cannot tell me for 1 second that either Bayonetta nor Elsa would pull that shit on somebody. They would entirely. Actually, well, Bayonetta would playfully do it and then sent them on this fool's errand, only to find out, for them to find out later, is like, shit. Elsa would 100% just send them on this fool's errand. They were like, and not figure it out until later. It's like, shit. Well then. But my dream isn't over. When I'm strong enough to brave the Snarfelt and find the flower myself, she will surely reconsider. Okay, this... Thank you, Traveler. You opened my eyes. You show me that I'm not yet worthy of her love. Take this. You have effectively learned nothing. Magic shields, magic armor, magic vestments. Ooh, that actually might be useful. I mean, based on just like how the dialogue went before the quest complete screen, I feel like I have reason to believe that he is probably not going to hit those monikers. Counterpoint. Well, shit, he might though. Ooh, a magic shield. Ooh, that's a lot of shielding. Shame none of our dual wielders are going to use it. And Sylvando is handcuffed to the whip. Magic armor. God damn it. And the magic vestment is utterly hopeless. Wait. Sniffelheim and elsewhere, it's purchasable. Well, 320 gold is cheaper than 4,000 gold. Counterpoint, it's not helpful for anyone that can wield it other than Serena. Okay, so we're looking at 6,000, which tells me that is likely in Arborea for purchase. The Spellbound Bow, the Jowler. The Jowler, that's out in the, that's one random ass inlet right by the Strad. Oh, god damn it. Okay, look. Here's what we're gonna have to do right now. We are gonna have to make sure that our boy, the man, the myth, the luminary, is kind of G'd up for what's about to take place. Because we have all the orbs. We need to get to the world tree. And minor spoiler alert, let's just say when he gets there, things aren't going to end well. And he may end up having to fend for himself. So we want to make sure that this boy is ready to rumble. We need to make sure this boy is ready to rumble in any situation that he needs to rumble in. Because if he can't, we are in trouble. We are going to struggle. But yes, disembark here. I mean, that's our guy right there. Oops. Ooh, there's a pair of them. I can try this twice. Give me your goodies. Stupid rabbit. Excuse you. I didn't quite see how many HP that healed. Yoink! Okay, that's annoying. Gimme. Let me steal your shit. Beast horn! God damn it. Of course, it's the frickin' rare drop. Alright, that's annoying. That's annoying. Oh. Oh.
Be gone!
Nice. That a girl. Gimme. Oh, for fuck's sakes. God damn it.
Don't worry, I'm here to help.
How do you like this?
Nothing worth stealing. So it is just murder time now. Murder. It did not work.
Well, that was easy.
I feel better than ever.
Atta girl, Serena. Atta girl. Wait, you've... When did you get that? Yeah, when did you get that? Because that was kind of what we were building that to. Also, wait, 11 points with you. What were we? Oh, right, we were building to Miracle Slash. Oh. Spellbound Bow, which is it's a rare drop for them. That is kind of annoying. And of course, he is immediately murdered. Yoink. Damn it. Blocked.
Here you are.
Blocked like the Twitter trolls.
Yoink.
Yoink. Whiff. Damn it. Unfeckin' real. I was about to say, why are we going for the magic bow again? But it's a piece of armor that we need for the fun-sized forge, isn't it? Something that can't be bought. The magic armor. Which I had hoped we could get in Erdrea. Except that I know Erdrea is a bit of a journey. There's a bit of a maze we have to go to get there first. So what we'll do to close out tonight, since that's a rare drop and is going to be a bit of a pain in the nuts to deal with. Oddly, I did not expect that the Snarfelt campsite, was a campsite that I could go to. But there is one thing that I want to do. And that is actively troll something. Oh, there's no interactable with this. It's just this big, dumb, stupid dragon is stuck, trapped in ice, like the dumb bastard that he is, and can't do fuck all about it. Utter shambles. I thought there was be at least, you know, like a conversational cutscene where it's like, look, I'm trapped in this ice. I can't do anything now, but you better believe if I ever get out of here, you're fucking dead. I will haunt you. And I will fucking end you. Yoink! Ow! A shellfish at me.
So what?
All right, I'm like, why is this team very wacky? Right, because the entire crux of it was use Eric and his thieving, conniving shenanigans.
What's yours is mine.
Yoink! A sun-bleached seashell. Are you shitting me?
Huh.
Well, we end up getting a trophy out of it, or like getting achievement, or accolade, I guess, in that we have acquired 100,000 coins. 100,000 gold coins. Just ignore that we've got 2 grand. But I think we really, I want to say I don't think we pulled any out. So we got like 20 something in the bank. So we at least have that. But here's where this is gonna break down, and this is where it's gonna end right here. Is that is gonna do it for us tonight. swap Eric and Jade, and then we'll put Veronica back up where Eric was, since we're not going to do any, seemingly not any thieving nonsense, because I'm assuming the magic armor is going to be waiting for us in the next town. And the next town, as we come out of the ad break here, the next town is going to give us, look, here's a spoiler alert right now. Act 1 comes to an end basically once we leave Arborea. From there on out, Act 2 happens, and boy, let me tell you, as a minor spoiler alert, shit is going to hit the fan. It is going to get kind of wacky. And there is no way to otherly describe it. Oh, crap. I forgot to... Well, for what it's worth, let's go to full face.